Good afternoon, this is Doc with Bikers Against Trafficking and Dr. Patrick Live. And guess what? The past, even though we may feel like we have dealt with it well, still impacts us. Like, I'm a person that when people call me or talk to me, they say, "You're so busy, you're always doing things." And I thought, well, not really. But in essence, I am. I always find something to do. There's got to be a cause. There's got to be something else. And when people need something, if they ask me, my mind goes into this thinking of like, what else can I do to make this happen? And I put this incredible pressure on me. And I never really thought too much about it until this last week. I was thinking, why do I do that? And I started remembering back in my life. When I was 8 years old, my dad was arrested, eventually went to prison, was there until he escaped, and that was a whole nother long story. But while he was in prison, we went on welfare. And when you're on welfare, you don't have a lot. You get those embarrassing coupons back in that day, the 70s. And so every time you went to buy something in the store, people would know, oh, there's that poor kid. Oh, they don't have much. And it gets drilled into your mind. We were living on welfare. We didn't have a lot. And so I took it upon myself at the age of 9 and 10 to make a difference. So I got a paper route. Then I got another paper route. Then I would have Avon parties, Tupperware parties, anything I could do. I would throw a birthday party for my mom. I would try to constantly make money and help out, quote, the family. I felt like it was my responsibility to rise up and take care of everybody. I still do that. That was at 9 and 10. I'm 58. Years later, that drive to take care of everybody. If someone needs something, my first thought is, what can I do? It doesn't matter if I'm overwhelmed, if I'm crawling, if I'm half dead. If somebody needs something, I constantly think, okay, rise up. What else can I do? What about you? What are the things that are driving you that may have nothing to do with who you are today, but were birthed in the past, and this thread of everything comes up to today? How are you handling those things that are driving you? How are you handling those things that are dictating your behavior today? No matter what has happened, if you explore and start to write and to process whatever the traumatic, negative, or whatever from the past is, you can start to mitigate it. You can start to understand the drive. You can start to tell yourself, okay, I don't have to take care of the whole world. Breathe. Maybe God can do some things. Maybe he doesn't need me to do everything. It becomes something that leads to self-awareness, insight. And with insight comes hope. Hope for a better today, hope for a better future. So no matter what it is, hang on, overcome, you can do it. Doc